Hey guys, today I have, wow, okay, it's getting dark. Weird. This camera does not love me anymore. Anyway, let's go over here where I'm just very bright. I could start over, but I'm not. Anyway, today I am doing laundry. I've already washed one load. I'm about to put another load in, but the load I'm about to put in, it's my delicates, because I've noticed since I've been using the Persil that I have irritation. Just put it that way. Not a rash or anything, but irritation with my intimates. So I went to Dollar General today and got some Tide Free and Clear. Hopefully that'll be okay. I don't know. They didn't have anything else, but I remembered that before, whenever I used the Persil, the same thing happened, and I was using the baby laundry detergent on my intimates, and that stopped it. So I'm hoping this will work, because it was a better deal than the baby kind. But we got tons of rain last night, and you can see over there that it's a very flooded. I mean, we were fine. We were under tornado watch, but we got a lot of rain. But while we were out this morning, Jeff and I went to get Noah a new gas cap for his Jeep, because yesterday, whenever he went to get pizzas from the Dollar General, which is where we went for the other stuff, please work out. Please decide to work properly. I want to sit y'all there so I don't have to hold the camera. Oh, it's not going to work. Anyway, maybe. I don't know how well y'all can see me. The lighting is not good. Maybe if I turn on a light. Maybe if I did that. Now I'm going to be too bright in certain situations. Anyway, yesterday whenever Noah went to get the pizza from Dollar General, because that's what he wanted for supper, and it was super easy, so I said okay. He went to get gas in his Jeep too, and while he was there, his gas cap, first the tether broke on it. His vehicle's 25 years old, his Jeep is. He loves older vehicles. He does not like the new ones that much at all. But anyways, even as new as ours is, and ours is 2007, but our truck is, our car's a 2005. But anyway, he was getting the gas, or opening his gas cap, and the tether broke, and then before it was over with, the whole thing just fell apart into like 3 pieces. So while Jeff and I were in town, we went ahead by the automotive store, the parts store, that's what we call it, parts store, and we got him another gas cap so he didn't have to go out and do it. I mean, he could have taken his car, because you don't need to drive a vehicle without a gas cap on it. And he was able to put his gas cap back on, but every time he opens it, it's going to break. And he's you know, if it breaks that much, it's going to break even more. But it just came apart. So anyways, we went ahead and went and grabbed that. He doesn't even know we did it. So we did that for him, so he didn't have to think about it. And then I know I mentioned it yesterday about our insurance. The amount was going to go up if we didn't do like auto pay, or if we didn't pay. Anyways, we were paying $3 a month for convenience fee to be able to pay, to have to pay the bill every month. Did that help any? Yes, it did. Alright, so we were paying a convenience fee. We knew we were paying this convenience fee, but now it's going up to $6. So I called my insurance agent and got that fixed to where that it's just on auto pay, and I just check it. I just check, like I have a certain day every week that I check bills to make sure they're paid. And most of our bills are on auto pay. And I make sure they're paid, and they're paid the right amount. I'm very thorough with them, and I have not had any problems. If I started seeing there was problems, I would take the auto pay off though, because this is my thoughts in the this is, a lot of people say, well, I wouldn't have my card number on file and all this other stuff. Well, if you buy anything online, your card number's on file. It doesn't matter if you say don't keep it, they still have it. Because it will ask me every month, do you want to use this card number? Or do you want to, when I go shop at certain, do you want to use this card? Even if you tell it not to keep it, they keep it anyway. If you go to the grocery store and buy groceries, your card number is out in the internet. Everything's on the internet now. Your information is everywhere. So the way I see it is, I've got a credit monitoring service that we use. And I check myself thoroughly. Weekly, I check different things. I have certain things each week. Because each week certain bills are due. So I make sure it was paid. I make sure it was done properly. I make sure it's set up right. I make sure it's the right amount, all that stuff. So as long as I stay on top of it, I'm not worried about it, because our stuff is out there anyway. There's nothing we can do about it. If we go to the actual office and pay a bill, unless we pay with cash, our information is out there. So I just don't worry about it. I try not to concern myself too much with it and fret over it and have anxiety about it. So there's that. I mean, you go to the doctor, your card number's on file unless you pay cash. That's the only way you're not. That's the only way your information is not out there for the world. So there's that. Anyways, I don't have any plans today other than doing the laundry, and I'm gonna do pork chops for supper. I don't know what I'm gonna make with the pork chops. I'm thinking about doing that rice that I had done before, and this time show y'all again, because I know some of you have not seen it, and maybe be a little bit more thorough with telling you what I put in. It's super simple. All I do is a little bit of butter. I cut up onion, I put it in the pan, and I saute the onion till it's translucent. I put the rice and the water in there, and I put that seasoning. Now, I don't have any minute rice anymore, so I'm not going to be able to do it the minute rice way, but I can easily do it the other way, because I know how to cook rice. It's 1 part rice, 2 parts liquid. The minute rice is 1 part rice, 1 part liquid. That's the only difference, and it's faster. That's the only difference. But I have thought about the minute rice. Are they putting a chemical in it to make it work that way? I know they used to call it parboiled, which means it's pre-boiled, it's partially cooked. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm thinking about doing that rice. And I also want to see if it's going to work the same way. Which actually, that rice, I thought about putting a little bit of Parmesan cheese in it too, because I have made risotto before and it was so good. I don't know why I don't make it. It's a process. But that rice kind of tastes like a risotto. And if you put the Parmesan cheese in it, it might be creamy like that too. But I don't know. I'll have to see. I have some of that. The Parmesan cheese we buy in the little jars, that's the grated kind, is the kind without any of the stuff in it, which I call it wood, cellulose fibers, or whatever it's called. I don't remember. Anyway, it melts different. It works different than the Kraft and all the other Parmesan cheese. It's like regular cheese to me. So I thought about trying that. I don't know. I might. I don't know what else I would make with it. I haven't decided. But something else, I guess I'm just going to chat a lot before I ever get started with doing anything else. I need to go swap over the clothes, or put the clothes in the dryer and get some more in the washer. But, what was I saying? I don't remember. Okay, that's really great. Oh, the groceries. Whenever I was reconciling our budget yesterday, after I had talked to you guys, I decided I was going to check the grocery budget, like how much we've spent so far. And we're almost, which I know last week we bought a lot of things that we didn't necessarily have to get because we wanted hot dogs. So that meant we had to buy hot dog buns if we wanted buns with it. And you know, we bought that bacon that we didn't actually need, but I wanted to try it. We did buy things that we didn't technically need. It was wants, which a lot of our food is, I mean, that we're going to get things we want too. But anyways, I was doing that and looking at our budget, and we're almost at the 300 mark with the grocery budget, which we still have 70 something from last month we can spend. But I was talking to Jeff about it because the other day I had it's been a little bit, I had a conversation with Fran. We were talking back and forth online, and how that she had found, I want to say it was on the USDA.gov, the amount that you should have for different, you know, income levels. I printed it out. Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it to the average amount a family should use for certain family member, how many family members and all that stuff. I have it somewhere. I just don't know where I put it now. There it is. Okay. It's the USDA, I think it's USDA.gov. Anyway, it's the Food Nutrition Service. The official USDA food plans cost of food at home at 3 levels. And this is the U.S. average for November 2024. They don't have it for anybody, they don't have it for 2025 or December right now. So they've got it situated into different age and sex groups, like different ages of children, and then male and female after a certain age, after 12 years old, up to 71 plus. So for a weekly low cost plan for one person, for low cost, of just say a female my age, would be $60.90 for just me. For a moderate cost plan, it'd be $74.20. For a liberal cost plan, it'd be $94.60. That's just for me. That's not for anybody else in my family. For the month of a low cost plan, it would be $263.80 for just me. That's already almost at our thing. For a moderate, it would be $321.30, and for a liberal, it'd be $410. So that means, you know, you're buying like different things for yourself. So just let me get my phone. We're gonna figure this up today for just my family. All right, so for the moderate, no, let's see, low cost monthly for Noah be 303.80 because he lives here too and we buy his groceries. For Jeff, 285.20. And then me, added to that, $263.80. I may have this wrong. They say for a low cost, we should be spending $852.80 a month on our groceries for low cost. That's the low end. We don't spend that much. I mean, we have. Whenever we just bought like all kinds of junk and stuff we didn't really need and we didn't use it that month and all that stuff. And I was wondering, is this for if you're starting at the very bottom and only buying what you eat that month? if that is let's see, the food plans represent the nutritious diet at 3 different cost levels. The nutritional basis of the food plans are the 1997 to 2005 dietary reference intakes, 2005 dietary guidelines for Americans, and 2005 My Pyramid food intake recommendations. In addition to cost, differences among plans are in specific foods and quantities of foods. Another basis of the food plans is that all meals and snacks are prepared at home. For specific foods and quantities of foods in the food plans, as well as the methodology used to update the monthly cost of food plan market baskets, see the low cost, moderate cost, and liberal food plans 2007. All 3 food plans are based on 2001 to 2002 data. This is like 20 some years old. Updated to current dollars by using the Consumer Price Index for specific food items. Reevaluation of the Thrifty Food Plan 2021 begins the process to address the 3 other USDA food plans, the low cost, moderate cost, and liberal food plan. All costs are rounded to the nearest 10 cents. Monthly costs are calculated by multiplying the weekly costs by 4.333. The costs given are for individuals in 4-person households. For individuals in other size households, the following adjustments are suggested. So if there's one more person, say there's 5 instead of 4, you add 20%. 2 people, you add 10%. 3, add 5% per person, I think is what it is. I don't know exactly how that works, but I'm not worried about it because there's only 3 of us. To calculate total food cost for a household, sum the foods cost for each individual in a household, and then to apply the appropriate adjustment factor based on household size. Anyways, this was issued in December 2024. So their cost plan is way more than what we have decided to do. And we were talking about it, and honestly, after what we've done so far, I don't think our food budget is a reasonable budget so far. We're going to continue, and then we're going to figure out how much we go over. But I think that food budget is way more than what a household needs. I don't know, but I could be totally wrong. I changed some of my notifications on here because, y'all, I got tired of hearing that turkey constantly. I needed something calmer. So I have the turkey for certain things. But, I don't know. Like I told y'all whenever I told you what our food budget was for February, this is just a trial to see. I don't think $300 a month is enough, but I think this, whatever it was, I said, like close to $1,000 is too much. Let me just see what the liberal plan, how much it would be for the 3 of us. Alright, so Noah, I mean, him by himself is way more than what the other is. Jeff's age, then my age is $1,300.90. That's just more than what we need to eat. Like, more than what we need to feed us. Now, there are differences. I shop sales a lot. I shop sales during the summer. Normally, we grow some of our own food. Jeff and Noah hunt, so we have that meat whenever they do kill anything, which doesn't always happen. But there are just different things we do that makes our food cheaper. I don't mind buying things like manager specials that you know that those items, like those meat items, if you don't freeze them quickly they're gonna go bad. Y'all seen me buy that stuff before from Aldi and all those kinds of things. I have some in my freezer right now, but yeah, well, looking at that right now, for my mama, for the monthly food plan, for just the low cost, that would be, I mean, she's on a fixed income. That's a lot for just one little lady. I don't call her a little old lady because, I mean, she's 75, but I still don't think that's old. I don't think anything's old, honestly. But yeah, I just don't think she eats that money's worth, but she's very frugal too. So I don't know. It's weird. I mean, I know we could spend that much, but I don't think we would spend that much. So anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about that. I just decided to, I guess. So there's our chat for today. I don't know what else I'm going to be doing, like I said, other than laundry. And I am expecting a Sam's order, because I did order me some more jeans. I ordered me some leggings because a lot of my leggings have started to get holes in them because I've had them for like 5 or 6 years and I wear them a lot. I also ordered some more. I'll just show you all the stuff I got from Sam's whenever I get it. How about that? I think that'll be good to add to this video. Some of you might be like, what are you buying all this stuff for now? Well, because it's on sale. The pants because I needed them, but the other stuff because it's on sale right now. That's why I've gotten it. So I'll be back probably with a haul, and then maybe I'll cook supper with y'all. If I don't cook everything, I'll at least do the rice with y'all, because I do want that rice tonight. I've decided. So I'm gonna do that. Okay guys, FedEx just came and dropped off the things I got from Sam's, and the first thing I got is these heavy duty storage boxes. It's a 10-pack of them. I got 2 of these actually, so I have 20 of these boxes. And the reason why I got these is because of my books, and I have gotten rid of over 1,000 books. There's still some books that I'm getting rid of, and I'm trying to read them and then give them away. I'm not trying to sell them or anything like that. I'm just reading and giving them away. Since we have moved, I have read and given away probably about 20 or so books. I haven't read all of those. It was ones that I had read before, and some of them were Bibles that I had copied, like the same version, a couple of them. So I gave them to people. Am I recording? Yes. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see that little bit of screen very well. But anyway, I've given away quite a few, but there are still books at the other house that I need to get. And Jeff told me just to get some heavy duty boxes, and we will stack them in the house somewhere, probably in the office. And this way I can go through them and read them. And then afterwards, these boxes, we can either pass on to someone else if they're still in good shape, or we can use them for storing something else that we need to store, or something like that. Now, I know some people will probably say, just get rid of the books. But I bought the books for a reason. I want to read the books. And some of them, actually, I want to keep because they're like antiques and stuff. But right now, I don't want to build the bookshelves that I want in the office and things like that, because we are going to move the mobile home again to our land, and I don't want to put more weight in here. And once we do build that, I can put them on display and have them out to where I can enjoy them. So, I mean, I love books. They're something that I've always enjoyed. So there's that. I bought these boxes. Hopefully there'll be enough of them, and you know, won't be any problems. So there's that. I don't know why I explained all that. I've explained it before, and nobody said anything negative about my books at all. I have had questions about, what are you going to do with those books, before I moved. And for a while we weren't sure exactly, but we we have our things that we enjoy, and I feel like if they're not hurting anyone else, then we should keep them, and they're not hurting Jeff or Noah. They don't mind one bit. And I'm going through them pretty quickly. I'm reading quite a bit. I love to read, so as long as I keep reading them and giving them to someone else, I think it's a good thing, or donating them. All right, so other things that I got. I don't know why I felt the need to explain that. I don't even know. I didn't have to. Y'all know that. I know that. We all know that. So the other day, last week, I think it was, I had purchased some jeans from, let me get it open, from Sam's. And I purchased those jeans because some of mine I've worn out. You know, after a while, they tear up, they rip, they're whatever. So I ordered, I ordered those jeans. I washed the, I tried them, hold on, okay. I ordered the jeans. I didn't wash them immediately because I wasn't washing dark things. Anyway, I did wear them before I washed them. I tried them on, you guys saw that. In fact, I think some of you ordered some yourself. They fit great. I've washed them and worn them again since I've washed them. And so I decided I wanted to order 2 more pair because they are a great price for them. So I bought 2 more pair of those jeans because 2 pair of my jeans, well, actually there's been more than 2 that tore up recently, or since, you know, in the last 6 months or so, but I haven't replaced any of them. But I wear my jeans until I can't. And even the ones that did rip in a place that you don't want to wear them in public anymore because it ripped, but I can patch them and wear them around the house type of situation, or I can wear them over leggings and it'll be fine. If I'm working around in the yard or something like that, I'll even keep those until I just can't wear them anymore. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is, I use them up. I use them until I can't. So I got 2 pair of jeans, 2 boxes of boxes. 2 boxes of boxes. I know, this is ridiculous. I'm ridiculous today. Put this in this bag. Then I got some of these Finish Powerball. It's crooked. It's so weird. The Finish Powerball laundry, dish things. They were on sale, so I went ahead and got those. I didn't need them right now. I probably have enough to last me the rest of, well, I know the rest of this month and part of next month. But while they're on sale, I try to go ahead and stock up. There's 100 in here, so I got this 100 for cheaper than what I paid for the last ones I bought, which was a smaller pack. I want to see how they're packaged in this box though, because I think what I'm going to do, oh, there's 2 smaller packs in here. Okay, that's what it says it on the outside after I've already gone through all this. Honestly, I think I'll just go ahead and put 1 pack, store it away for later, and then the other pack, I'll just go ahead and take the old ones out, put these in the bottom of the container, and then put these in there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. That's the kind I'm using right now. Okay, so the other thing I got is, I know I've talked about these, I think it was on yesterday's video, and I did order some of these, but I'm not going to use these all the time. Jeff told me to go ahead and order them. They're 50 in here. I won't use them every day, so they'll last me several months. I don't know how long. But y'all saw me in yesterday's video. I vacuumed and I mopped with the Swiffer mop this floor. Not even 5 minutes after, this floor, you could see stuff where the dogs you know, walk through. And so I want something that is going to help. And I know that before we moved in here, I had bought a new Swiffer thing, the dust mop thing. It came with some of these heavy duty cloths. Those things work really well. They're like more fluffy and they grab stuff better. So these were on sale, so I went ahead and grabbed some of those. They'll last me a while. And then I got 2 pair of leggings. They're just black leggings. They are both exactly the same. So I'll just open this one pack and show you. I have bought leggings from Sam's before, and I do like them. Put all that stuff in there. Okay, yeah, these are the ankle ones. They go all the way to your ankle. These are supposed to have UPF sun protection in them. 4-way stretch, 25-inch inseam, 2 side pockets, and machine washable. But I like them because they have these pockets. Now, I always wear long shirts over my leggings, or I try to. I know that some people don't, but I try to wear long shirts. For a long time, I would not wear leggings where anyone could ever see me wearing them except the people who lived in my house. But then I thought, I can wear a long shirt. Why not wear something that's comfortable while I am doing things around the house and all that stuff? So, that's what I got from Sam's Club. And yeah, I did buy quite a few things. Some of it, some people might say, well, why'd you buy the boxes? Why not just get rid of the books? I've asked myself that same question. I think that's one reason why I feel like I need to explain it. I bought the books because I want to read them. I didn't just buy them just because. I didn't buy them to have something on the shelves. I bought them because I wanted to read them. So I'm going to read them before I get rid of them. Now, some of them I did decide, some of them some people gave me, or I bought from thrift stores and stuff. Some of them I did decide I wasn't going to read them, or I had already read them and I had just kept them because I did like them. I did get rid of a lot like that, but like I said, I got rid of over 1,000 books. I still have quite a few. I still have quite a few that are up at the other house that I am going to go through, but we're going to start this weekend going through all of those books. I'm going to go through them and I'm going to start packing them up, labeling the boxes, and I'm going to bring them here and I'm going to decide how I want to do things, because there are some that are Bible study books and things like that that I just don't want to part with, because I use them all the time. Well, most of those I've already brought here, but I do have some that are up there still, but I just haven't brought them down here yet, and I miss having them. But anyway, yeah, I don't have to explain that to y'all. We all have our things. Some people have books, some people have DVDs, some people have whatnots and tchotchkes, and some people have nothing. Some people are minimalist. I'm not. Some people collect clothes and shoes. I do like the kitchen appliances and things too, so that's another thing, which I have thought about downsizing some of my kitchen stuff again. I just haven't figured out what I want to get rid of. But yeah, anyway, I am going to come back whenever I start the rice. I'm not going to do the pork chops with you guys because I am just, well, I might season them with y'all, but I'm just going to put them in the air fryer, I think. They turned out really well the last time I did that. So I'll have to get the rice started before that though, because the rice is going to take longer than the pork chops. So anyways, I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm about to get the rice started, and I have in this boiler, what do y'all call these? We always call it boilers. I have about 2 tablespoons of butter in there, and I'm going to put a small red onion, chopped up really small, in there. You can use whatever kind of onion you want, but I just grabbed a red one today. So that's what I used. I've used white onion, I've used sweet onion, I've used yellow onion. Quite honestly, I use whatever I've got on hand, and that was on top. So I'm going to cook that until it gets kind of translucent. But while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and measure out my rice, because like I said, I'm using the, what did I do with my Dumaflacher? There it is, there it is. When I say Dumaflacher, I mean this time. You never know what I'm going to talk about though, because I could talk about lots of things. Anyways, I call all things Dumaflachers, Dumajiggers, what was that? Doomahickey, Thingamajig, Thingamajog, just whatever. Doohickey, did I say that one? Anyway, I'm going to let this cook until it gets kind of tender, and I'm going to go ahead and measure my rice out. So this is just going to do its thing, and I'll be back. Okay, so to this I'm going to add, which is not like completely soft, not caramelized, but they're softened some. To this I'm going to add 1.5 cups of regular whole grain white rice, whatever you want to call it, not the instant rice. I'm going to add that and stir it around some, because I just want to get those onions all mixed around and the butter on every little piece that I can. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but it makes a difference in my brain. And then I'm going to put, this is the Lipton Recipe Secrets Garlic and Herb. I know it doesn't say it on there, but that's the one this is. This is about 1/2 of one of those packets. Because what I do is I use 1/2 a packet each time I make this, and then I put the leftover in the refrigerator in a Ziploc bag. Alright, so I've got that in there, stir it around, and now this is kind of like making my own, not rice-a-roni, but because there's no macaroni in it, but my own flavored rice. Then I'm adding 3 cups of water, just regular old water. You could use chicken stock, beef broth, whatever, chicken broth, vegetable broth, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to add that, and then I'm going to bring it to the boil, just a small, you know, like not a rolling boil, but bring it to the boil, and then I'm going to put the lid on it and cover it for, turn it down really low, and let it cook for about 20 minutes, probably, is how long it'll usually take. And while that's doing its thing, I'll get the pork chops ready to go, because the pork chops are not going to take that much time. There's a little bit of the seasoning on the spoon, and I want it off the spoon and in the pan. Anyways, it won't take much time. I'm going to just put this in the dish drainer because there was just water in there. It's not dirty. Wow, I'm all over the place. Sorry, that was super loud. I didn't mean for it to drop. It was the lid to this. But anyway, the pork chops in the air fryer will not take long. Y'all really can't even see that. It's so bright. What is happening? I've got it on too much. Oh, great. Well, hopefully you understood what I was doing. But you see there's little bubbles starting to happen, where the water is starting to boil a little bit. It's starting to smoke and do its thing. As soon as it gets to the point where I feel like it needs to be, I'm going to turn that down really low, put that lid on it, and just let it cook. I'll have my Amazon device set me a timer. I could set the timer on the stovetop, but I don't know, it's just easier to speak to that thing. But see how it's bubbling a little bit right there? It's not quite as much as I would like. Now, I don't know how you do your rice. I was never taught how to make rice. And that's a cloth I cleaned something with over there, and I got to put in the washer later. But I don't really know if this is the proper way to make it or not. But see all the bubbles starting to happen? It's starting to get happy. I'm going to stir it one more time just to make sure nothing's stuck to the bottom. let it get its happy bubbles again. Then I'm gonna put that top on, turn it down real low. It's starting. It smells good, y'all. It smells so good. I don't even know why that I decided to do this one day. I just did. I just sometimes get tired of the same old thing, and I just didn't want regular old buttered rice. I wanted some flavor. And what I will do whenever this is completely done, whenever I start to fluff it, I'll put some Parmesan cheese on it. Alright, that's getting the happy parts. Allie wants to come back inside. Echo, set me a 20-minute timer.
20 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so now I'm going to come over here and we're going to season the pork chops. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to happen this time, but I did notice the other day whenever I was doing something that the washing machine started shaking the counter. I didn't know it was doing that until I started editing, and I'm very sorry if it happens this time. Hopefully it won't, but I'm going to go ahead and start seasoning these. Now, they're not quite thawed as much as they need to be, but that's going to be alright. They're almost there. So I got this smoked chili sea salt. I'm going to put some of that on each one. And mainly the reason why I'm doing this is for that smoked chili. It's not for the salt. Buttery Steakhouse Kinder seasoning. Words are not my friends. And I do have it on a piece of parchment paper because I didn't want to mess up the whole counter and all that. Caramelized onion butter. This is what I put on them last time whenever we had them in the air fryer. And y'all, they were so good. I think that I cooked them for about 18 minutes. Oh, that one's got a little bit much, but I'm going to flip them anyway. The air fryer is preheating right now. So that's happening behind me. You might hear it, or over on the other counter thing. All right, and I'm doing 5 because that's how many were in the package, and that way Jeff can have one for work tomorrow. Same thing, just the opposite side. And Noah said he didn't want anything else, and Jeff is not here for me to ask, and I won't be able to talk to him until after our food is already gone. We'll have already eaten by the time. So if he decides he wants some sort of bean or something, I can heat him up a canned bean or a ranch. I think I have some of those ranch style beans. I can't even think of what they're called right now. Whatever they are. The ones I talked to y'all about yesterday that I can't seem to think today. The weather is crazy. It stormed yesterday and now it's getting colder and I'm burning up. So it's kind of weird. I guess it's maybe perimenopause that's happening. Alright, so where's it at? Here it is. I'm going to take my olive oil and spray this, and I'm going to put some of them. It's telling me to put the meat in. I'm going to put some of them on here, put 3 of them on this one. I've only done 3 at a time, so I don't know how it's going to do with a double-decker, but it'll be fine. Put that. Alright, I'm going to go put these into the, whatever you call that thing, the air fryer. I'd like to put some of that. That's not going to come off. Alright, I'll be back when everything's done. Or I'll be back whenever I start to show you the rest of that, but I'm going to clean up my mess here. Okay, so I got the camera in an odd space, or odd place, odd something, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to take the lid off of the rice. That's what it looks like so far. And I have a few ounces of this all natural Parmesan Romano, and it doesn't have the cellulose powder in it. I'm going to put that whole rest of that in there. I need to get something to get that out with, because it's, oh no, there it goes. Come out. I know this is not going to fit in there. Nope. Oh well, I'll get it out. Alright, so I'm just going to stir this up. I had turned this off at 20 minutes and just let it sit here until the pork chops got done. But that's the way the rice looks. It's actually more than what I normally cook. But I haven't cooked anything this way. The only kind I've cooked this way is the minute rice. I have not done the regular rice before, but it doesn't matter because everybody around here likes rice. So there it is. It's got the cheese in it. I'm gonna go grab the pork chops and make a plate. Now the cheese is all melted in there too. You can see it melted in there. We'll grab. Be quiet. It doesn't make some noise though. Alright, there's one of them. And there's the other one. I probably should just put them all on one. Y'all can't see them. Let me get y'all over here. There they are. So I'm gonna fix a plate and show you the plate, but that's all I'm gonna do with them. But this one got a little more done than what I wanted, and that one did too. But the rest of them look fine. But then again, the color on the camera is a lot different than what it is here. They look darker on camera than they do here. But I did check them with the thermometer too to make sure they were done, you know, up to the right temperature. Okay, so we have a plate here for Jeff for after he gets home. It already has some wrap over it. And then I went ahead and got him some rice and cut him up one of the pork chops for his lunch tomorrow night, or his dinner, or whatever it is. Mine, I already cut it up, and there's mine right there. Noah has his, and then he also is fixing another bowl with some in it for like a snack for later or something. It's not really a snack, it's another meal or whatever. But he can have it for lunch or something tomorrow. Baby, I said I'd do that. I ain't gonna fuss though. Anyway, now he's got some more for later. And if he decides he doesn't want it, his daddy could eat it, or whatever they decide to do. That's between the two of them. But this is just another extra serving. And all the rice is gone now, and all the pork chops, or they will be. Okay, so let me stand up taller. Maybe I'll cover that light up and it won't be glowing behind my head. Maybe I can turn around. I don't know. Can you focus? Alright, so that is our dinner. Our Jeff's lunch, supper, whatever you want to call it, for his meal tomorrow night. And then another meal for someone else in the next couple days. They'll eat that other bowl of pork chop and rice. It's not as much as it's as much as I'm eating. Actually, it's a little bit more rice than what I'm eating tonight, but it's not as much as what a grown man would normally eat. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below, because I will add you to my prayer list and I'll pray for you. Everybody who's on my YouTube channel, or if you watch and don't even comment, I'm praying for you. So that's that. But if you want others to pray for you that read the comments, you can leave it down below and I'll pray for you too. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.